Hello there guys, glad to see all of you watching another video of mine. This is a topic that has flown out of proportion today, that's for sure. First thing in the morning, just these rumours flying everywhere. And then none other than Di Marzio himself. Di Marzio, who is seen as one of the most reliable sources in football, has been pretty inconsistent in the last, let's say, year or so. I say, before that, he was like 100% spot on. And in the last year or so, he's got a couple of things wrong. So now people are doubting him a little bit. But even he has come out today, alongside many others, including our own Simon Johnson and Matt Law and all of them lot, saying that Frank Lampard will be the next Chelsea manager. And Sarri will get the chop regardless of how we do in the Europa League final. We could win it 5-0 and he'll still be sacked. And what have I got to say about this? I think it's absolutely ludicrous. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now, I'm not going to talk about sacking Sarri so much. I'm going to talk about hiring Frank Lampard, because that's where it seems like it's going. I think sacking Sarri will please a few people, let's be honest. The match-going fans will be, over the moon. Personally, I think there are a few flaws in regards to Maurizio Sarri and what he can do. But does he deserve to be sacked? No. He has fulfilled the objective that was given to him at the beginning of the season. He's done his job. Fair play. He's qualified for Champions League football. And not just by winning the Europa League, which we may do, but top four. He got top four. We finished third. Let's put this into perspective. We finished third. Now, I understand the top four race was ridiculous. The worst top four race ever, as far as I'm concerned. It was stupid. Everyone was rubbish. And out of the bad bunch, we were the best out of them. Simple as that. But you've got to put it into perspective. With the problems that we've had this season, we finished ahead of Spurs. Let's just put that out there. We finished ahead of Spurs, who have been seen as much more powerful than us. They're in the Champions League final. They're not rubbish. We finished ahead of them. So does Sarri warrant the sack? No. But the rumour coming out is Chelsea are not happy with the fan base being divided over Sarri, and for that I can agree. But they're thinking to solve that, let's get rid of him and let's bring in Frank Lampard. Let's bring in Frank. Now, I see a few people saying he deserves a chance. Give it to Frank. Yeah, why not? It'll be fantastic. The sources are saying that bring in Frank Lampard because he will harmonise the fan base. The fan base will all come together as one to back Frank. And it's true. It's true. We all, regardless if you're Sarri in, Sarri out, whatever, we all love Lamps. Lamps is a legend. So would we back him? 100%. Everyone that's a Chelsea supporter will be behind Lamps. Easy. Is he ready? That's the question. And that's what we're going to discuss, because I've seen a few people say he's not ready. We should not give it to him. It's too early. And we've seen a few others come out and say, no, give it to him. Why not? He deserves a chance. Give him the chance to prove himself. Give it to him. Why not? There's a few comparisons that have come out, such as Zidane had one season in the third in the second tier of Spanish football. He was training the academy team. Klopp, I believe, before Dortmund, I think had one season in, I'm not sure. There was another manager. I forgot who it was. Yeah, I've forgotten. But there was about 2 or 3 managers who have had 1 year, 1.5 at most, of non-Premier League experience in their respective countries. And Frank has done the same. He's had one year in the Championship. And all those managers were given top jobs. Guardiola, that's the one. Guardiola, before Barcelona. He had 1 year. And they've made their ways to their respective clubs, and they've done fantastic. So people are automatically thinking, yeah, Lamps will do fantastic as well. My personal opinion, and I can hear both sides of the story, and I can see where both sides are coming from. I can understand those that see, yeah, I think he would do well at Chelsea. He's a legend, much like the others, and I think he has the expertise and he will do well. And I hear the other side saying he's not ready. I hear both, and I completely understand where both are coming from. What's my opinion, and what's my view? I believe it would be a catastrophic mistake to give it to him. Do not give it to Frank, not now. You want to know why? I'll tell you why. Frank is a legend. If we had players and a team with a squad, right, that I can say we have what it takes, we just need the correct direction, I'd say, yeah, give it to Frank. Why not? Because what he's done at Derby is really good. I think in terms of promoting the youth, which is what a lot of us want, Frank would be the spearhead of that. He's already got experience doing that at Derby by training up Mason Mount and Tomori, his centre-back, who's also on loan from us. He's utilised them, played them near enough every single game, and they've been doing fantastic under his guidance. So would he catalyst? Would he be able to spearhead that catalyst? Absolutely. But the question I have to put out there, with the limited squad that we have, the promoting the youth, which I think he would do, but I don't think the youth would come in and automatically do a job. It's going to take a good season. That way, the season after, they're more developed, and then we can really, really use them, and they'll be at the level that we need them to be at. I'm worried for the fact that we'll get bad results during that time of development, and people are going to be all over Frank's head. All over Frank's head. The second concern I have, and by the way, he doesn't deserve that. He doesn't deserve that. If he's given the job, and he would accept because he loves Chelsea from the heart, he would not say no to Chelsea Football Club. Even if a lot of us say, reject the job now, the job will come back to you. He wouldn't, and I completely understand that, because me in his place, I wouldn't reject it either. But he would be criticised. He will get criticised. And I cannot bear to see a legend like Lamps get absolutely destroyed by our fan base or by whoever, just because he is the manager of a team that we all know any manager would be having trouble with. The second issue that I have with Frank is that I'm worried that tactically he's not there yet. He's worked under superb managers, the best in the business. Mourinho, Ancelotti, the list is long. He's worked under many. He's learned a lot as a player. He's understood how a winning formula works, and I believe he can bring that to Chelsea. No problem at all. But I believe in times where football has developed, the Premier League has developed, things have advanced, is he going to be able to use his initiative, come up with methods by himself, utilise them and succeed with them? I don't think he's there yet. I believe he will be. He's a very intelligent man. A very intelligent man. His IQ is through the roof. I think he's bright. I think he has all the tools needed to succeed. But I think he needs a good 2 or 3 years of being able to stay at a level that he's at the moment, really understand every single different method that he has at his disposal, that he's able to use, that he's able to create and come up with, because that's going to take time. And then, once he's experienced enough, bring him to Chelsea, and I think he'll do a job. I think he would do a fantastic job. But right now, any manager will struggle at Chelsea. I've been saying this since day one. The problem is not the manager. I said if we do get rid of Sarri, I've said this countless times, if we get rid of Sarri, the problem isn't to replace Sarri with someone who's going to come in and do the job. No, the problem is to sort the mess up upstairs. That's where the problems at Chelsea are. I do not understand why some people just think, change the manager, oh, the formula's fixed, we're sorted. No. The structure of Chelsea Football Club needs to change. And I've said this, if Sarri gets the chop, I'm not even thinking about the manager. We got to sort Roman and the board out. We as fans need to vent our frustration, voice our concerns, whether it's through the supporters trust, the supporters group, letters to the club, social media, everything. Just pile pressure on the club to sort their flipping structure out. Once that's done, we can start thinking about bringing the manager in. Because I guarantee, even though Lampard's a legend, he'll face some trouble and boom, his job will be on the line. And I cannot bear to see a legend like Lamps come into the club and all of a sudden get the chop because of something that's not his fault and see his legacy get tarnished. That is not happening. Not happening. Do I believe he can do well for 1 season, maybe 2? Absolutely. Absolutely. Much like Mourinho did, much like many others did. I believe he has the capabilities to be able to sort us out for 1 or 2 years. But my problem is after that. My problem is after that. If he doesn't get backed by the board, if he's not given the tools, if he's not given the correct players, if those youth players that we think are able to develop and then all of a sudden some of them don't, then what's he to do? He's going to be limited. Say if he's not tactically aware yet and he needs a little bit of experience first, what if those problems come into play and then his job is on the line and then we get rid of Lampard and then what do? Where are we then? You think we're just going to snap up another manager? Mate, the amount of managers we've been through. If we were to sack Sarri because he's achieved his objective, what message is that going to send to all the managers in world football at the moment? That's going to say, I'm not going to Chelsea, mate. Forget that place. Forget it. If that's the last job on earth, I'm not taking it. That's what some managers are going to do because we've completely tarnished our reputation when it comes to hiring and trusting managers. We don't trust managers. We just don't. We've had some of the best managers in the business and we just don't trust them. So who's to say that we're going to trust Frank? He was fantastic as a player. There's no guarantee that you've been a fantastic player or going to be a fantastic manager. There's absolutely no guarantee. Does he deserve the chance? Absolutely. But I feel we as fans and whoever need to be more confident in his ability. He needs to be able to get more experience. And one issue that I'm going to leave you with, he needs to be confident in his own ability. And I don't believe he's confident in his own ability. I believe he's smart enough, he's wise enough to understand, I need to learn more. I'm not there yet. I need to learn more. I've just started. I believe that's where Frank is in his head. But as I've said, if Chelsea come calling for him, he's not going to refuse. He's going to take it. Obviously he's going to take it because he loves the badge. But realistically, I believe he's smart enough to go, I need to learn more for me to be at the level that I believe I can reach. And we all know he can reach it, and I believe he will reach it. But not now. Give it a couple of years, and then I believe he'll be at that level. And I believe then we can start thinking about Frank. But even before getting a new manager, and I've said this, we need to fix the structure of the club. Please, fix the structure of the club, much like the others have fixed their structures. Look at the structure at Liverpool. Look at the structure at City. Fantastic. Even the structure at Tottenham. All Tottenham need is some money injected and they're ready to go. Man United are in a big structural problem. They haven't got a structure. Arsenal are a bit hit and miss. We don't quite know what they're doing because Stan Kroenke doesn't really give a damn about them. But Emery has kind of steered the ship. So I don't know if the people upstairs below Kroenke are doing their jobs properly. But in terms of us, we need a structure change. Marina isn't fit to run the football side of things. Roman is out the country, can't even get into the country. We need to sort these problems out before we get a manager in who we think we can trust and get the team on board to be able to achieve what we want to achieve. Problems need to be solved upstairs first before we even get a new manager. Can we think of that first? Can we? I'm going to leave you with that. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Let me know your opinions on what I've said and Sarri and Lamps and is he ready, is he not? Let me know the structure of the club, what needs to change. Let me know in the comment section below and we'll see where we go from here. Subscribe if you're new. Check out my social media links in the description. I'll see all of you tomorrow for a brand new video. Thank you for watching. See all of you soon. Have a good one. Take care and peace.